I do have a dating story I can share with you.
Where was this date? What state? How old were you guys? And where did you meet him?
The date took place in Virginia. I was 30. He was 36. So he reached out to me on my business page on Instagram and he wanted to do like some bodyguard work for me or some security work for me. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, well, we can, chat about this, whatever. So he was like, well, I'd rather take you on a date and we talk more about business. I can also take you out, whatever. So I'm like, prior to the date, I told him, because he started asking me, what do I like in men and stuff like that. It started to very quickly veer off from business to personal. So I'm used to men doing that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. This was probably your end the whole time. So we're talking. I'm like, he's like, what type of man do you like? And this and that. So I was like, well, I like a romantic man. He's like, okay. So he arranges like this picnic date for us. So we're by the water. He gets like a bottle of champagne, a little picnic blanket, a boombox, some food. It was really cute. So we're chatting, we're talking for a while. So we were just chatting, having a good time. The bottle was finished. It was about time for, us to wrap everything up. So we're sitting next to each other. He's like rubbing on my feet. So he's sitting across from me. And he's like, can I sit next to you? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine or whatever. So he comes sit next to me. He was like, do you mind if I put my arm around you? And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Because at this time we feeling good, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So he puts his arm around me. And he's like, do you mind if I say something? And I'm like, okay, like, yeah, what is it? So he was like, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. And I'm like, no. So at this point, I'm like, all right, you about to mess it up. Like, I can already tell. So he was like, I'm trying to say this in the most PG way, but he was like, would you mind if I pretty much like licked his filling from me?
Wait, what?
So he asked if he could
You
lick
could use that scientific term, the
mm,
words we learned in biology or anatomy, I mean.
if he could lick his sperm from my body. And I was like, whoa. So at this point, I'm just trying to, it was so left field. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because I'm like, ain't no way you saying this after we just had this amazing date. You was definitely going to see me again. So I'm like, okay, I don't really know this guy. It's getting dark. We in front of the water. Let me not upset him. So I'm like, like I just kind of like laugh it off, like, oh my gosh, she's so crazy. So I get in my car, leave. So the next day, I didn't even think to block him. I was just probably never gonna talk to him again because I'm like, okay, he's a bad fit, obviously. So the next day, he texts me. I didn't respond. He texts me again and says something like, hey, do you mind if I give you a call? So I'm like, okay, because I'm not really used to guys like wanting to communicate and be romantic. So I'm like, let me just feel him out. I just kind of wanted to see like where that comment came from. He knew what he said. It wasn't like him being drunk or anything. So I get on the phone and I'm like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Or whatever. He was like, last night, can we talk about that? And I'm like, can we? He's like, I felt like your energy was off after I said that. And I'm like, yes, of course it was. Like, who says something like that? That's so strange. So he was like, well, are you like against, my sexuality? And I'm like, whoa, I thought you was a straight man until last night when you said some crazy stuff.
Wait, you said he said some crazy stuff. What else did he say that would have implied that he was maybe bisexual? Said stuff.
Well, I meant that. So
Oh.
so if he wanted to do that,
Oh, oh,
so if he,
okay. It just clicked.
Mhm.
Like he wants to. Oh,
Yeah. So
oh.
that's what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
like, so you like the taste of that, obviously. I was like, I don't got anything against, but that's just not what I'm looking for. So he was like, well, it happened a long time ago. I was like, what happened a long time ago? And he's like, me experimenting. He pretty much told me that he's into a lot of different things. And it was just unfortunate because I never talked to him again after that. But he could have been a cool guy had he, not told me so much on the first date. Like, I didn't even ask for that. It was unwarranted.
Wow. I feel like maybe he also said that too to kind of see where your head was at. So it sounds like that's something he's done in the past. And maybe another woman was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Like she's on, she's open to that kind of
Yeah.
experience. So, wow. And this was in Atlanta? What state again?
No, this was right next to DC.
Oh, DC, next to DC. Okay. Next to DC. So what are two tips?
Chocolate City.
What are two tips you can give to the ladies here that you learned from this dating experience?
I could have vetted him out. So that's one. And two, I don't know. If that's something like you looking for, then go ahead and get your king. My second tip then, stand on what you believe in as far as relationships go, because he could have definitely swayed me to be open to a whole bunch of different sexual activities that I wouldn't have been okay with or comfortable with because he was showing me all this romance and wooing me over. Don't let somebody do that if you know that you're not comfortable with that.
Wow. Yeah. The stories you guys tell. I'm also thinking too, like, did he get the vibe from her that like maybe she would be down for to get down a little bit, because I think some men kind of feel like they know. I could finesse him or her a little bit and they'll be open.
All right, what's
Hello,
up?
Blue. Is that your name, Blue?
How you doing?
I'm good. Is your name Blue?
Equan Blue, but it's E Blue.
Okay, E Blue. Do you have a worst first date story?
Yeah and no. All right, I accidentally blew her up. Almost
What do
blew
you
her up.
mean? Blew her up? What does that mean?
Um, let's just say she was in the car. She was like arguing. It was my birthday, and we couldn't see like the road and stuff because it was like it was raining and everything. Like we couldn't see it, and she was arguing. I stopped, and when I stopped, I thought I parked it, and I didn't. I put it in neutral, and it was going towards the gas station. And when I jumped out, I went in the store to get her something because I was trying to like cater to her needs and stuff. And let's just say she almost blew up. But through the grace of God, somebody jumped in and stopped the car.
So you're confessing that you still had the car moving and you jumped out the driver's seat.
Yeah, but I,
And
I put it in
you
I put it
tried
in
to
park mode.
unalive this woman, is what you're saying. You tried
No,
to unalive her.
I did not try to. I did not. It's not my thing. Um, I was trying to make her happy.
Okay.
So when I was in the store and I called her, she was like, "What you mean? I almost died." I was like, "What you mean? You almost got unalive?" Somebody jumped in the car and just saved her, like, cause she didn't know how to like stop it before it was about to blow up. But she
Ladies, y'all don't
alive.
want to date this man. Y'all don't want to date this man because it sounds like he wants to unalive woman. And that's
No,
not
no,
fun.
no,
Not
no.
okay.
Nah,
Mm-mm. Red flag. Put
I
red
didn't
flag
do
in
it
the
on
comments.
purpose.
Red flag.
No, I mean like that was my worst. Like that was my worst date experience thing. And I mean she calmed down. I calmed her down and stuff.
Calmed her down after trying to unalive her. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All
because
right.
she was like, she kept saying it. You almost unalived me. You almost unalived me.
So where did this take place? I just want to make sure I have the right details. Was this in Atlanta, Georgia, or was this in Texas?
It was in Jersey. No. I didn't try to do it. I jumped out because I was trying to like, because she was saying she thirsty. And I was like,
Oh, so you intentionally did it. You didn't try, you intentionally did it.
no, I was calm when I jumped out. So, her name was Cash. She was good.
Okay, Cage. Well, Cage, I hope you're okay. Sending my love and prayers.
Her name Cash.
Mhm.
Cash. Like
Oh,
cash
see,
money.
oh, Cash. Okay,
Yeah.
Cash. Even better. Cash, I'm sending you the love. Well, thank you, E Blue, for coming up to share your story. We will be submitting this to the police so they have all their details.
Nah, I do comedy though. I
Oh,
felt
that was a
bad though.
joke?
No, no, no.
Kevin Hart, move out the way. Come on. With these jokes, E Blue was writing, child.
Look, but here's the
Honey.
thing. Here's the thing. I'm living
Uh-huh.
single like the TV show on purpose. I got my own business. Yeah, I have a consulting firm. Why I said never introduce a woman to a lifestyle you can't maintain.
Well, it sounds like you can maintain that lifestyle because it sounds like you have a lot going on. You have businesses, you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, you see my Cali King and stuff. I mean, like, I got 7 books on Amazon. I
So
got
you're doing well. You can take care of a woman.
yeah. Hell yeah, that's nice.
Okay. That statement doesn't hold true for you then.
About what?
Never introduce a woman to a lifestyle.
The first date, I wouldn't come at her like, yo, look, this what I got, and this what all this. Nah, because if you get that, let me tell you something. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
But I
So,
assume a man like yourself, you wouldn't have to tell her because you would show her better than you can tell her.
yeah,
That's what I would
but
assume
sometimes you
from a
want to
man
keep,
like yourself.
yeah, but sometimes you want to keep like some of that like on the hush, so you can know who she is before you even introduce her to that level.
Yeah, but there's 5-star restaurants everywhere. Come on now. You could take her somewhere nice. It's food, chicken and, asparagus with a candle in the middle.
The first
I'm sure
date,
she's been there for her
I don't think
birthday.
the I
Uh-huh.
don't think the first date should be at a restaurant.
Okay.
I think it should be at a museum or something.
What's the last museum you went to? The last museum.
I can't say it on here.
What exhibit did you go to see?
SEX in New York.
That doesn't count, babes. That
Oh,
doesn't count.
it
Come
don't
on.
count. It's nice, but it's nice. It's to that
Not
though.
even
Like
a
you asked
natural
me,
history museum? Like, come on,
but I
babes.
was thinking like a paint and sip or something like, or
Oh,
just
now
like
we down to
something you could,
so it went from Picasso to paint and sip.
yeah, like something like where you could like talk. Y'all just sit and you talk, and you get to know like what kind of person she is, if she worth your time, or if she even like you.
Yeah, but you can do that over dinner.
Not really, not what she feeding her face, like tearing it up.
I guess you can't. You gotta stop dating girls like Cash. Then you got to. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna end it here, Mr. E Blue. Thank you for coming out. Said from Picasso to paint and sip. Sometimes I entertain it, give you a little ha ha. Hee hee, kiki.